A group of friends stumbles upon a blood-streaked limo with a mysterious, possibly possessed driver. As they approach, the vehicle behaves oddly. The engine revs, the boot opens on its own, and a figure seemingly trapped inside prompts them to dare what should be impossible. They launch a drone to shadow the limo, witnessing disturbing signs-blooded clothing, a chaotic, prom-like interior, and a sense that the vehicle targets its victims rather than simply transporting them. As the door locks and the atmosphere intensifies, the crew realizes they are being drawn into a chilling game, where the limo's sinister purpose and the fate of its captives from prom dates to would-be rescuers may hinge on what they decide to do next. And the tension mounts as they prepare to intervene when the next move of the driver becomes clear. The scene shifts toward the blood ball's ominous premise, and the group braces for what they must face inside, hoping to untangle who is driving this nightmare and whether they can still save their friends before they become part of the next terrifying dance. A voice urges them to run, to seize whatever chance they have to break free before the nightmare tightens its grip again. Accusations fly as suspicions collide. Ellen is blamed for the strange, seductive malice that seems to bite at everyone's nerves, while Adam remains torn between disbelief and the instinct to escape. A countdown 3, 2, 1 spirals into action as someone yells to run, and the crew scatters in a desperate scramble for any ground that isn't bound by the limo's pull, hide, back away, and search for a front door that might finally lead to daylight rather than a sealed, ritualized trap. The scene pivots with a jolting dash. A promise of escape collides with the grim reality that the limousine's grip remains unyielding, its promise of safety a cruel lure. A voice shouts from the shadows, the plea to get in colliding with a stubborn refusal. And a new directive, get in my limo, rings out, as if someone has swapped roles or slipped into a different, more dangerous control dot in the confusion. The group encounters strangers, unknown faces who seem to know the pulse of this nightmare all too well. Adam presses the core, whirring aloud, insisting on clarity about who is driving, who holds the wheel, and who, if anyone, can be trusted to steer them toward safety. With the immediate threat of the known driver closing in, the group is left to interpret the shifting allegiances and the eerie, orchestrated sense that they are players in a larger, orchestrated game. The driving question remains unresolved. Are they still heading toward a perilous inside? Or is there a chance to reclaim control and exit the nightmare as a united front, as doors slam and engines thrash in a chorus of danger? The narrative threads converge on a single, urgent aim: find the true driver of this cycle of abduction, and decide who among them will live to tell the tale.